What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before getting into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. Now that we have NES games already on the Nintendo Switch, we have like 7 NES games added already. Here's some of the games that might be coming to the Switch though, but later on though, I want to talk about something different. Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch Online. So pretty much how does this work, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch Online? They have like the same screen size, and it might get added to Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. But to experience Nintendo Switch Online, they've always had retro games, which is kind of like Virtual Console on the Wii U, the Nintendo 3DS, and of course the original Wii. I was like, why not add Nintendo 3DS games and port them on the Switch though? But Nintendo DS games, I bet some of the games that might be added to the Switch. Chrono Trigger, I mean that game is on the Super Nintendo, and what else? Chrono Trigger, it's also on the SNES and the Nintendo DS. I believe Chrono Trigger was originally for the Super Nintendo and was ported on the Nintendo DS. So they might port that on the Switch though. They should do the same thing with the SNES remake. But going in with that, they did the same with Mario RPG though. I believe they did the same thing with Super Mario RPG. Which means basically though, some of the best RPG games like Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, and I'm excited for Mario and Luigi Brothership on the Nintendo Switch though. It's pretty much going to be a really good game though. Now, pretty much though, I want to see Kid Icarus on the Nintendo Switch though, like Kid Icarus Uprising. That game was already on the Nintendo 3DS, but there's one on the NES and on the Switch though. But originally though, Kid Icarus Uprising apparently, it is like a really good game though, but sometimes with Kid Icarus, sometimes with motion controls though, like they want you to like practice motion controls, which is why a lot of people are not really good at though. But pretty much so Super Mario 3D Land, I guess this game might be coming to the Nintendo Switch though. Now with Zelda A Link Between Worlds, it might be coming to the Nintendo Switch as well though, because it's a 3DS port. And I know I'm kind of staying off topic though, I'm sorry about that though. But also Metroid Samus Returns should come to the Nintendo Switch as well. Now, something about the Nintendo DS is that it's a dual screen, the Nintendo DS. And same with the Nintendo 3DS though. Like there's a top screen and a touch screen and a bottom screen though. And I was thinking, what are the best Nintendo DS games that should come to Nintendo Switch Online? I know Mario Kart DS, Animal Crossing Wild World, Super Mario 64 DS, and Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglasses, and also Nintendogs, which is a cute game for the Nintendo DS. I think this should be a really good video game lineup that should be added to the Nintendo Switch. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And not to mention, what is my favorite Nintendo Switch Online retro console? I'm gonna say the NES. The reason why, because it has tons of classic games you can play on, like the Game Boy, but basically there's a lot of games, there's a lot of NES games that are recently added to the Nintendo Switch, kind of like an emulator though. I mean, sometimes, as I can tell, Nintendo does something that helps people a lot though. It just make it also true though. It's really good to see how Nintendo wants to bring back more memories with retro gaming, but I think it should be a really good idea. Add more games to the Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo should add more Sega Genesis games to the Nintendo Switch, because it might be a good idea, because they focused only NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, N64, and Game Boy Advance. But will GameCube come to Nintendo Switch Online? I think yes, and possibly Nintendo DS as well though. So possibly we might be having a Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch Online, and Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Switch Online without any further ado. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch Online if it comes. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you're new. Make sure you hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you all next time.